The next guy coming to the stage again, keeping the show moving as swiftly as possible. He's probably going to show you where he's from using a part of his body. Please give it up for Mr. Mike Allen.
All right.
From Florida. Let's keep it going for the new guys, seriously. That was, every one of them, about tripled my first time doing comedy. Oh, but I'm in a bad mood, folks. I'm in a bad mood. Does anyone want to ask why?
Why?
I feel like fucking game show host. Why? I broke up with my girlfriend. Actually, she broke up with me. And, you applauded? Good for her. Jesus. I was talking nice about your drawings before the show and everything, and she does anime porn. I was doing voices for them. It's scat too, so she's all out of brown crayons. Just broke up with my girlfriend. We'll get to you later. Just broke up with my girl. She broke up with me, and what I said was, "Why, baby? Why?" And her retort was, "You don't treat me like you used to." And I said, "Well, what the fuck does that mean? A relationship, you know, it progresses. What do you mean I don't treat you?" And she goes, "Well, I just don't know. It's over." So that was it. And which made me start to think the next relationship I get into, for like the first 3 months, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of the girl. You can only go up from there, you know what I mean? Just smack her around a little bit, you know. After the first few black eyes went away, her friends would come to her and be like, "How is the relationship with Mike going?" "It's coming along." You know, after the brass knuckles went away, you know, he's actually a sweet guy, you know. You can only go up from that. But anyways, I've been doing comedy for a while now, and by a while, I mean a few months, and it's really cool when you start doing it because you know, all your friends want to show up and support you. But what sucks about it is that, you know, all your friends want to start writing jokes for you, and this becomes really hard because they're not fucking funny. They just come up with the worst ideas, you know, like my buddy will come to me, he's like, "Mike, I got a great idea. You ready? You ready? Buckle in. Here we go." The idea for this joke is you're a plumber. Now, I know you think where we're going with this one. We're going to do an ass crack joke. Negative. Here's what we're going to do. You show up as a plumber, but instead of fix the toilet, you shit in the sink. What do you think of that one? I mean, you're friends, you know, so you don't want to be an asshole or nothing, so you kind of have to let them down easy. You're like, "Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to write that joke down on paper, and we're going to put it right here on the fridge where everyone can look at it because I don't want to be selfish." If you had a Picasso, you wouldn't hang it in the basement, right? Yeah, just bear with me. But I'm a big fan of the History Channel. Does anyone here like the History Channel? Big fan of the History Channel, and I used to love it, but I can't watch it anymore because it's way too fucking scary. Like, the History Channel has taken on this whole new entity of being, you know, the end of the world and the apocalypse. The only shows on now are the end of the world and destruction and 2012 and, you know, all this stuff, and I can't fucking do it anymore. Like, John Mayer's putting out a new album, and you're just like, I just can't do it anymore. We get it, you're sensitive, fuck off. But, you know, it's just terrifying for me, and it made me think, like, what if the History Channel was like a kid from our high school? You know, like, you know, he'd be sitting alone with a trench coat, listening to Depeche Mode at lunch, just fucking eating something no one else eats at lunch, you know, like spumoni. Just sitting there. I don't even know what that is. So. And then, you know, ESPN would come watching by and be like, "Hey, man, are we going to the game on Friday night?" "You know, none of this matters. Ball's just spinning, we're just on it, it's gonna explode. None of this matters." And then BET would walk up, you know. I don't watch BET, but look at this coat. But all I know about BET is that he's an alternative school for getting lifetime pregnant. So. I don't believe you, CNN told me. But I got two more for you, and I'll take off. My buddy asked me to house it for him, and I don't get it. There's no joke here. I just don't get it. I don't get house sitting. I don't get why he would need me to look after his place for him. But he said to me, we just want you to, hang out here, turn the TV on when you're not there so it doesn't think it's by itself, just keep the place nooky and cozy. So, I was like, all right. But the thing about it is I just still couldn't wrap my head around it. So I was like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? You think you're not going to be there? The house is going to get nervous and anxious it's by itself and piss on the carpet? It's like, come on now. It's a big empty building. That being said, I take a lot of extends. Any fellas in here using extends? Come on now. Fuck you guys. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry and no one in here is using it but me. They got a fucking race car. I'm the only one. The thing about extends is that the thing about extends is that it's great for getting erections when you want to, but the thing they don't tell you is that it also gives you those boners when you don't. And that's the crazy part, because it turns into a game of Russian roulette. Like for example, at me at my uncle's funeral. Just carrying the casket. Make a turn to my left, hit the casket. He's alive! Open it up! Thank you folks so much for listening.
Only a few months. Still very, 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 very funny. Getting better every time I see it, I promise.